Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on the channel. Today's video is going to be episode 8, I want to say, of the Watch Pile. Before I get into it, I just want to say I have recorded 2 videos that I intended to get out last weekend. One being my next episode of my collection, and the other being a collection of a specific actor. They should still be going out Saturday, and then I might do the other one for Monday next week. So they're recorded and done. But yeah, this will still be going up tomorrow, Wednesday. Just wanted to mention that there will be a bit more regular stuff instead of the one video per week that has been the last few weeks. But today we've got 2 titles that have been picked out. So yeah, technically I've got 3 here because one is the sequel, and if that gets picked, I will be rewatching the first film tonight, and then watching the second one tomorrow. And then if that happens, the video won't be going up until Thursday instead. Just because it's easier, and I don't want to watch the second one, having not seen the first one for a while. But those films are Dead Man's Shoes and Kill Bill Volume 2 was picked, but obviously I've got to watch the first one again if the second one gets picked. So there were 2 votes for Dead Man's Shoes, and then the 1 vote for Kill Bill. I can't remember who voted this week, if I'm being honest with you. It's been a while, and it's been a bit of a crazy week. So yeah, apologies that I can't remember who voted and what they voted for, but obviously I've had 3 votes. But yeah, I'll get on with it now straight away, see which one's selected, as usual. If there is Kill Bill, then you won't see the next part of this. I'll stop here, watch Kill Bill 1 today, Kill Bill 2 tomorrow, and then do the next part of the video after I've seen both of them. If not, if it's Dead Man's Shoes, then you'll get it straight away. And then we'll obviously, as usual, go on to the middle shelf this time again, and choose something from there for next week. So yeah, let's spin the wheel. So it is very clearly Dead Man's Shoes with the 2 votes. So I will watch that now. I will then come back to you after. Just trying to close this. I'll let you know what I thought about it. So I will be back with you in about, I think it's about an hour and a half. Yep, hour and a half. So see you then. So I just got done watching Dead Man's Shoes. Yeah, this was a really good film. I don't know if I would say what the right word to use for my feelings for this film, because I think enjoyed is not the right word, because it's not a film that you're meant to enjoy, because it's not an enjoyable film, but it's a very powerful film, extremely brutal, um, uh, just a very interesting, I would say, watch. It's an interesting watch, but because of the nature of the film, because it's a revenge film, but a very brutal revenge film, on a very low budget as well. Paddy Considine is excellent as the lead, who is basically getting revenge for some against people who have wronged him, and you find out how they've wronged him in the film, and there's some very brutal kills in this film, very brutal, and the way that it's shot just makes it even worse. But yeah, it's a very interesting watch, I should say. A very important British film, I would say. I now understand why people talk about this film so much, and why it's got a big impact on British cinema, because it does something very different. It's yeah, just a very well made, very well done film, and the ending, whilst you kind of expect it to end like that, because it's sort of the way that you would think it would go, it's also kind of a shock at the same time. Uh, yeah, really good film. The first Shane Meadows film that I've actually seen. I'm now interested to check out This Is England, and I think the other one he did was Summer's Town, because I've heard good things about both of them. But yeah, Dead Man's Shoes is definitely one that will be staying in the collection. Not one that will be going back to that much, because it is a very hard watch. But as I say, still very interesting, very important watch, very important in terms of British cinema. So yeah, that's Dead Man's Shoes. Unfortunately, I only just noticed, but the case is broken and it won't stay shut. But as I'm keeping it in the collection, I'm not too. If it was one I was selling, I would probably swap the case out because I wouldn't want to give a broken case to someone. But because it's going in the collection, I'll probably just keep it as it is, because it will be piled in between other two to keep it shut anyway. But yeah, Dead Man's Shoes, definitely rate that one. So the next shelf I shall quickly is this shelf, which is the shelf that will be for the next video. I will just quickly tell you, whilst I'm showing you, the exclusions for this shelf, ones that I've already seen and are in like a box set or something. So for Star Wars, A New Hope is one that I've already seen, so that is excluded. Just looking up to see if there's anything else. Nothing in that row. In the Alfred Hitchcock set, Family Plot is the one that I've seen, and I've seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street and the first Police Academy. Other than that, just trying to look. That is it. Everything else, there may be a few rewatches in there, but nothing that I've seen recently. So is to choose from the next video, so let me know in the comments of this video what you would like me to review next. I will try and get the others that have been picked out watched. I did watch Cloverfield last night, thoroughly enjoyed that, thought it was a fantastic monsters film. It's a shame that the trilogy isn't perfect, because that and 10 Cloverfield Lane are excellent films, and then the Cloverfield Paradox is awful. A shame that that is part of the trilogy, but hey ho. Cloverfield, very well done film. And what was the other one? Obviously I did Castaway. Chariots of Fire. I did watch Chariots of Fire last week. It was good. I think I need to rewatch it because I wasn't. My attention got lost. I wasn't fully paying attention. The only part that I really did watch was right at the beginning, really, and the end when they're obviously racing and training to race. But from people within my family that I've spoken to that have seen that, they said that they kind of felt the same, that the other parts were a bit boring. But overall it's a good film, so I will give it a go again at some point down the road. It's one that will stay in the collection. And the other one I've got to watch is Blow, so I'll watch that this week at some point, and review that briefly in the next video, as I will do for Kill Bill Volume 2 as well. I'll watch both of them, hopefully within the next week, to talk about in the next video. And then I'm all up to date for ones that have been selected, I believe. Yeah, it's going very well. I'm getting them watched. It still kind of doesn't look like I've made an impact, because every time I get a gap, I just replace it, excuse me, with ones from the drawer. So there still looks like there is a lot up there, but even if I watch more than the videos, which I more than likely will, I'm still aiming to get them all watched by hopefully the end of next year, maybe this time next year, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm not going to babble on anymore. Let me know what your thoughts on Dead Man's Shoes are down below. Like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded to the channel. As I always say, comment down below anything and everything. I always take the time to get back to anyone that leaves me a comment because I do really appreciate it. As I say, let me know what film you would like me to review next week. And that is it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.